What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good day, good day. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Nice little pump today, huh? Nice little pump today, guys. Looking good. 84.8. What's going to happen? We're falling back below. Are we going to fall back below the 30-day SMA? 84.8. It's at 84.75. Should be interesting, guys. Should be interesting. Little dead cat bounce action going on. Listen, I was watching Caesar, as I said this morning. Shout out to him. He did some research on April 1st, and as it turns out, the day has historically been a bullish, like a green day. So, shout out to Caesar for his looking into that. Very cool. But you know what else today is? You know what else today is? For all you Jasmine fans out there, today is actually the first day of the Japanese New Year. It's New Year's Day, which means we should be expecting some very large announcements coming out of Jasmine and look at the hiccups and Junction now that they are beginning their new year. Looking forward to the roadmap, for example. Can't wait to see that, guys. What juicy little tidbits are in there. I'm going to do what I can to find out when that's coming out, so stay tuned for that as well, guys. Mario, what's up, buddy? Crypto Blueprint Boys, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for following me over there. Absolutely, man. Jared, what's going on? Gonna drive like crazy on my day off. Don't fall for the April Fool's crap. Yes, exactly. Careful out there today, guys. It is April Fool's Day today, so you will see a lot of titles on YouTube and a lot of stuff on X and so just might even be a good day to just kind of, go to the gym or something, right? It's going to be a lot of practical joking going on, which is fine. I'm not a wet blanket. Have your fun out there. Just be careful what you read today. Not everything is going to be the truth. Jake the Snake, what's up, man? I look forward to hearing about today's topics. Got to watch that M2. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. As always, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything, so go ahead and do that. That would be absolutely super fantastic. Do it now. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. What's up? Keep missing your live streams, but I'm locked in tonight. Love from London, topping up with some Zbeck. There you go, man. I did some DCAing this morning. I put my buy alerts over on the Patreon about half an hour or so ago, I think. So, absolutely, man. J Money, Bulbasaur in the house. Stay calm. Glorious moments around the corner. Hell yeah. Isaac, my dude. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Jasmine Coin will hit at least 30 cents. Have faith, guys. Absolutely have faith. Have faith. Parallel life. What's up, crypto crazies? Praying for this pump. Let's go. Our amazing coins for you. What's up, buddy? Catching the live before I go to work. Nice. There you go. Get you jacked up for your day of work. Cat's in the house. What's going on? I'm here nice and early. Yeah, usually you come in about halfway through the stream. Good to see you, Cat. Lily, what's going on, dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Rob, took your advice for more dry powder, canceled Netflix, mortgage, water, gas, and food. Hope to keep the electric going to have internet. There you go. I just listened to a YouTuber saying the bull market is over. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of that, and that's fine, right? They got to make their clickbait titles to get views. So fear gets more clicks. So that's why they do that. Sad thing is they'll never come out and admit they were wrong later, right? It's go time. What's up, brother? Hybrid Dad. I've been holding Jasmine. I had Shiba before the pump and sold. Not this time. There you go. There you go. Carlos, Swift's looking good. Yeah, pretty much everything's having a nice little pump today, huh? Swift is actually one of the projects that's down today, 0.03%. Strawberry Dragon, patience, and more patience. Yes, guys, that's what crypto is, the transfer of wealth from the inpatient to the patient. If you are not built to invest and allow as much time as is necessary for your investment to mature, then you are not built for crypto. It's that simple. The market is not going to move when you want it to, despite your temper tantrums, no matter how many hissy fits you pull, no matter how many toxic comments you make online. The market is not going to move when you want it to. If you can't let it come to you, think about this. The market, crypto is like a river. You got to go with the flow. You got to flow with the stream. Right? It's like Blade says, some mofos always trying to ice skate uphill, right? Like, what are you doing, man? If you don't allow the market to come to you, that's what you have to do. People meet so much resistance in this market and they run into emotional issues and patience because they're trying to swim upstream, right? You have to go with the market. You have to let the market come to you. And you have to be able to identify when you can take advantage of it and when to sit tight, right? Some people want to try to they want to will the market to do what they want it to when they want it to, or else they're going to pull a temper tantrum online and they're going to say mean things, right? So EZ finally hit my initial Miria goal. The dip should be coming right on time to build another project. There you go. Tonight's live stream should be good and looking forward to it. Yes, actually, guys, I still have to shoot him a message here. But tonight I have scheduled Rule Black. Rule Black will be on the channel tonight. We're going to be talking all things Zebek. He's going to be dropping some alpha. Let me just message him right now. Just confirming he's going to be here tonight. So yes, it's Tuesday. So yeah, we will have him on here tonight, hopefully, and we will be discussing all things Zebek. Blah, what's going on? Batlander's in the house. What's up? What's up? Let it moon, baby. Let it moon. CK Future Millionaire. Future Millionaire in the house, working overtime. Get that dry powder. That's how it's done, man. That is how it is done. Morning peeps. Peter, prime dip, XCN buying time or wait till tomorrow? I'm going to be honest with you, man. Anyone who tells you that they know what's going to happen in the markets tomorrow is lying, right? There is absolutely no way to know how this market is going to respond tomorrow. There's no way to know what new announcements are going to be coming out from Mr. T tomorrow, whether good or bad, and how the implications will be on the market. There's so many things up in the air for tomorrow. So yeah, anyone telling you that they know what's going to happen, au contraire, mon frere, right? Another Mother North talk in the house. Thank you so much, brother. Good afternoon, dear fellow North American. Quick question, Rob. What's your ish prediction for Zebek this bull run? Acknowledge me. Honestly, Zebek, 3 to 5 cents, I think, is pretty safe and conservative, because I also believe that around that time frame, right? We get to, let's say Zebek gets up to 3 to 5 cents. Okay, what's going to happen is everyone's going to be, especially larger content creators, they're going to be calling for much higher prices, right? They're going to be calling for 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, $1, all that stuff. So my computer kind of froze on me a little bit there. So yeah, so it would still be a decent time to be getting out of the market, right? Uno momento. Uno momento. Oh, little Roman Reigns for you. Man. Yeah, yeah. So I would say 3 to 5 cents would be good. You know, I continue to lower my exit price point though. I continue to DCA, and the more I can accumulate, the lower I can get out price wise. Um, so yeah. What else do we have? I miss Wes. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, me too. But apparently Wes moved on from Onyx Coin. He sold. I don't know if he sold his or not. But apparently he talks about a different project now. I can't remember what it's called. So I have not heard from him since he resigned as an ambassador. Jake the Snake. Ooh, tonight's live stream should be juicy. Yes, exactly. Rule Black always drops that alpha, man. Absolutely. D's nuts. What's up, man? Good morning. Reloaded today and ready to fill my bags. Rob, can you look at USA Unity coin? Just thought it was interesting because I saw some socially. Let me have a look. Is it UUC? I got nothing on CoinGecko. Let me check CoinMarketCap. Okay, yeah, I found it here. $326 million market cap, 100% of the supply in circulation, 100 billion tokens. Your problem with this coin, for starters, is that the only place it's listed is on Uniswap, which means you could probably get it on Coinbase Wallet. It's on Base, right? It doesn't have any tags. So, USA Unity coin. It's a revolution in how Americans engage with and influence the political landscape. UUC offers a unique platform where every transaction contributes to political advocacy for strengthening your portfolio. By integrating blockchain technology, UUC guarantees every contribution is secure and transparent, allowing users to support their causes directly. Honestly, man, this sounds like a big scam. All of what I just said is just a bunch of word salad. What does that even mean, right? UUC is a revolution in how Americans engage with and influence the political landscape. How does buying this coin help you influence the political landscape? Doesn't make any sense, right? I don't know. I could be wrong, but this sounds like a scam. This sounds like a pump and dump kind of thing, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but it's not something I would be interested in. Sounds like a bunch of word salad to me. April Fools, I wouldn't trust the pump today, but it does look nice. Yes. Paul, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Jesse and James, happy fake pump day, brother. So glad to have you speaking knowledge to us. Hey, no problem, man. Ty, what's up, buddy? BK Sal, what's up, man? Hope all is well, buddy. Patiently awaiting the inevitable pump. God's letting my practice patience a lot. Yeah, exactly. Jess, what's going on? Today is the only day, Jess, because I forgot to do it. So we're starting that on Thursday. So today, the evening live stream will be at the same time it normally is. But then starting this Thursday, the day after tomorrow, we switch to the 2 o'clock, between 2 and 4. So, yes. Bruno, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. All right, guys, let's get into some of the news. Let's see what's going on out there in the wide world. Real quick though, first, guys, Shout out to the channel sponsor, Descent Self Custody Wallet. Get your silver, your gold, and your wood. Absolutely, guys. Use our link down below. Get a fantastic deal. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. Keep your crypto on your self custody wallet. Do not trust the internet to hold your money. Imagine making high 6-figure, 7-figure portfolios only to wake up to find someone drained your wallet because you didn't take the proper security measures, right? Absolute nightmare stuff, guys. So get yourself a self-custody wallet today, guys, because there is no recourse. If your wallet gets hacked, if your exchange gets hacked, your money's gone. No one's going to reimburse you. Do not leave your money to risk. All right, let's get into some of the news, shall we? Let's get into this little clip from Pomp first, just because it's only 2 minutes long. So Pomp says Larry Fink is the new chief marketing officer for Bitcoin.
Bitcoiners have been yelling about the problems in the legacy financial system for years. Those include things like dollar debasement and the exploding national debt. It's no secret. Everyone knows that these things have to be solved. But now Bitcoiners have found a very unlikely ally. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. Perplexity says that BlackRock's the largest asset manager in the world. They have over $10 trillion in assets under management. BlackRock's annual letter recently came out, and boy, is it a doozy. Fink and his team write that if the United States does not get its debt under control, and if deficits keep ballooning, America risks losing the world reserve currency status to digital assets like Bitcoin. They don't just say that we could lose the status, they say that Bitcoin could also take it. That sentence, coming from the world's largest asset manager, was a complete pipe dream for Bitcoiners just a few years ago. But now we have BlackRock repeating Bitcoin talking points all over Wall Street. And Wall Street is starting to pay attention. Because Larry Fink, he has now become the brand new chief marketing officer of Bitcoin. Sometimes the messenger is way more important than the actual message. And if Larry Fink says the debt's out of control and that the dollar's being debased too quickly, investors will come running to BlackRock asking him, Larry, what is the solution? And based on this annual letter, I think Larry's going to tell them that Bitcoin is one of the potential solutions. And guess what? I agree, Larry. So do millions of other Bitcoiners all around the world. Which brings me to a brand new phrase that you're going to hear a lot more of in the coming weeks. Buy, baby, buy. This comes from Senator Cynthia Lummis, who is publicly promoting the idea for the United States to buy as much Bitcoin as we possibly can. President Trump ran on the idea of drill, baby, drill. And he was talking to the oil industry. And that seems to be going pretty well for them. And now Bitcoiners, they're going to keep hammering. Buy, baby, buy. Never underestimate the power of a meme. And this one is going to be lethal. And then we're going to take that lethal meme and we're going to put it in the hands of legends like Larry Fink. And next thing you know, the United States is going to have more than 1 million coins on our balance sheet. Buy, baby, buy. Let's get it done. There's nothing more American than that.
I dig it. I dig it. All right. What else do we have? What else do we have in the news today, guys? Check this out. U.S. lawmaker will reintroduce crypto retirement bill to help Mr. T's agenda. This is big news. And Jesse, shout out to Jesse from KIR Finance. He talked about this over a year ago on the channel. Said that this was going to be an eventuality. He said for a second time, Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville is set to reintroduce a bill aimed at allowing Americans to add cryptocurrency to their retirement savings plans. In a March 31st Fox News interview, Senator Tuberville said he planned to reintroduce his Financial Freedom Act legislation after 2 failed attempts to get the legislation through Congress in 2022 and 2023. In announcing the bill, the Alabama senator said he wanted to help U.S. President Mr. T's perceived role as a crypto president. Give people a chance to breathe for once. Let them do what they do best, which is invest their money, said the senator. The Financial Freedom Act, which Tuberville first introduced in the U.S. Senate in May of 2022, proposed scaling bank regulations with the Department of Labor over the types of investments used in their 401k retirement plan fiduciaries. The senator said he would reintroduce the bill on April 1st, but congressional records showed no movement at the time of publication. So he pulled an April Fool's joke. No, I'm just kidding. So very, very interesting there, guys. We'll see what happens with that. A lot of money, money going into pension, or crypto going into pension funds. That would be absolutely massive. Massive, guys. That's long-term holding at its best. $1.63 billion lost. Crypto suffers brutal start to 2025. The crypto universe has undergone a financial earthquake in the first quarter of 2025. Hackers siphoned off $1.63 billion, shattering all records. A staggering figure boosted by the Titanic attack on Bybit, which alone accounts for 92% of the losses. But behind these brutal statistics lies more nuanced realities. Exploited flaws, vulnerable ecosystems, and fragile resilience, a deep dive into the bowels of the crisis that shakes the foundation of decentralization. This is why you need a self-custody wallet, guys. Listen, you just read that. I just read that to you. Hackers siphoned off $1.63 billion, shattering all records. The hacking is getting worse over time, guys, not better, right? Do not leave your crypto on exchanges. Literally right here, we talk about Bybit, one of the largest exchanges in the world, got hacked, right? Don't leave your money on exchanges. You're not safe. The sledgehammer blow. The attack on Bybit in February acted like a detonation, with $1.53 billion vanished. This feat remains one of the boldest in crypto history. To understand its impact, one must return to the figures. In January, losses amounted to $87 million, an already alarming amount. Then February came, transforming a worrying trend into systemic catastrophe. Bybit was not just hacked, it was dismantled, exposing structural vulnerabilities that many believe unlikely. Yet, this carnage did not eclipse other attacks. In February, Infini, $50 million, ZK Lend, $9.5 million, and Ionic, $8.5 million, who suffered significant losses. These incidents, overshadowed by Bybit, reveal a resurgence in varied targets: DeFi protocols, lending platforms, trading infrastructures. Hackers are diversifying their strategies, shifting from exploiting smart contracts to manipulating institutional wallets. March brought a semblance of respite, with 97% drop in thefts, 33 million. Some funds were even returned, like the 4.5 million recovered by 1inch after a tough negotiation. But this relative calm should not be deceived. It is less about security improvements than a tactical pause. Hackers digest their loot while protocols temporarily strengthen their shields. Guys, again, like I said, there is no recourse if you get hacked. If your exchange gets hacked, you're not safe on a DeFi wallet. Your Coinbase wallet, your Phantom, your MetaMask, or centralized exchanges, Coinbase, Binance, so on and so forth. Don't hold your crypto on exchanges. I say this all the time, and yet I still get people. I do get people. They message me and say, "Well, I got hacked, right? I must have clicked the link or something. My money's gone. What can I do?" Nothing. You can do nothing. You can start from scratch is what you can do, right? I put these warnings out there all the time. If your money gets taken, if your crypto gets swindled from you, you wake up and your wallets are drained, your exchanges are drained. There is no recourse. Understand? Nothing. Kaput, nothing, right? You're just screwed. So don't leave your crypto on the internet for someone to hack. Get yourself a self-custody wallet. If you don't listen and you get hacked, you have nobody to blame but yourself, right? So, what else do we have? Institutional investors pour millions into digital assets as market signals recovery. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick before we get into it. Crypto is absolutely not for the faint of heart. Exactly. To the moon. Yo, yo, from New Zealand. New Zealand in the house. Nice. On my list of places I need to go. Thinking about moving there. Rob, you are a wizard. I do what I can. Go XCN. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Cool. Thank you. I don't trust it either, but wanted to ask your opinion first. Appreciate you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Beebs, my guy, my dude. What's up, man? Is 10 million Nadix a good bag? Yeah, it's a decent bag for sure. Good afternoon, Rob. Nice, nice, nice. Williams in the house. Good vibes, Rob. I've been dry powder accumulating like crazy. Getting that OT. There you go. That's how it's done, man. George, what's your discount code for the Decent wallet, Rob? If you just use my link, the discount is you don't need a code. The discount is applied just by using my specific link. You will get your deal. So, what's up, Big Rob? Happy Taco Tuesday. Much love and respect to you, my friend. Juan, thank you very much, my friend. Awesome to see you here. Studio Tech, 30 minutes late, 100 push-ups. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get into this here. What do we got? According to a recent report by crypto asset manager CoinShares, institutional investors poured millions into digital asset investment products last week. The report indicates a weekly influx of approximately $226 million into these products, signaling a specific revival in the market following record outflows. The report highlights that Bitcoin products led the way with an influx of $195 million. Meanwhile, altcoin investments products began to recover with an influx of $33 million. After a prolonged period of outflows, leading assets such as Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and SUI have regained investor attention. Regionally, the US is noted to be in the lead with an inflow of $204 million. Switzerland and Germany follow with inflows of 14.7 million and 9.2 million respectively. These figures indicate varying investment trends across different regions. Market data shows slight outflows of $74 million last Friday, the result of personal consumption expenditure in the U.S. exceeded expectations, prompting a cautious approach from policymakers. The reports reveal that the cash flows in digital asset markets reflect investor caution and market volatility. It emphasizes the need for investors to be careful in developing long-term strategies amid short-term fluctuations. So big money is still pouring into this space, guys. Big Bono, what's up, buddy? Last night's live stream gave me a lot of motivation. It showed that we are a family and have each other's backs during these volatile times. Love the Patreon family. Highly recommend join y'all. Thank you so much, Big Bono. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. And I agree. Our community is unlike anything else out there, man. Absolutely supportive, educational, just so much going on, man. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We're at the finish line, Rob. Patience is key. Absolutely. How about Caleb and Brown? Yeah, what about Caleb and Brown? Like to custody your stuff? I don't know, man. I don't know if you trust banks to custody your stuff. Charmander, present. Do you trust them to custody your money? You shouldn't. So why would you trust them with your crypto? Charmander in the house. Nice. We got Bulbasaur. We got Charmander. Squirtle's missing. Squirtle must be at work or something. All right. What else do we have? check this out here. Key metrics that signal a crypto market bottom according to sentiment. As the crypto market continues to trade range bound, an on-chain analytics firm, Sentiment, has outlined key metrics that could help traders identify the market bottom. These indicators enable market participants to know when it is safe to inject more capital into their portfolios in anticipation of future rallies. According to Sentiment's report, the metrics include social trends, key stakeholder accumulation, a drop in mean dollar investment age, and social dominance fear, uncertainty, and doubt FUD signals. When market bottom, the crypto community is constantly talking about coins and predicting which direction the prices are heading. Sentiment said these social trends are significantly influenced by the momentum that markets have shown over a time frame. So this makes traders' decisions emotional based on most occasions. But not here. We don't trade on emotion, right, guys? Right, guys. A slight drop in an asset's price, Bitcoin for instance, could trigger a sudden bearish narrative with social media posts depicting negative sentiment. The opposite is often seen after a sudden spike in cryptocurrency value. Hence, traders can predict future price movements by paying attention to the vocal majority on social media. While paying attention to social trends, the dominance of positive or negative commentaries could signal a good time to buy or sell. Sentiment noted that a high level of fear or missing out, FOMO, would lead to prices topping soon. However, more FUD could lead to great bottoming opportunities. I do love a nice bottom. As a result, projects with high levels of negative sentiment present good buying opportunities, as price often moves in the opposite direction of the crowd's expectations. And I've said that to you guys before. When the negative toxic comments in the comment section of videos and stuff are at their peak, when they're really starting to come out in full force, that's when you know we're getting close to a bottom, because those are emotional people. They signal a bottom, right? So they don't even realize that they're a metric, which is funny, right? As the crypto community often gets predictions wrong, whales move prices the way they fit due to their large capital, which controls the market. Sentiment says traders should watch key stakeholders no matter what asset they're analyzing. The best times to buy are when crypto prices drop, and whale wallets accumulate aggressively. When whales start accumulating, there is often a surge in transaction value above $100,000 or $1 million. So Sentiment insists a spike in large transactions volume is often a bullish sign. Finally, a decline in the mean dollar invested age also signals a market bottom. This metric tells the average of the dollars invested in the asset. When this indicator drops, it means that a healthy level of dormant tokens is returning to regular circulation, which could trigger a market rally. Notably, the mean dollar invested age works in tandem with other metrics. Age consumed, which indicates the number of tokens changing addresses on a certain date multiplied by the last time they moved. A huge spike in age consumed helps predict market bottoms. So there you go. No, I don't think so, Angelo. I don't think we see 59. Seen a few FUD videos on XCN. Do you believe it's still going up? Much love from Cork, Ireland. Yes, I do still believe it's going up. Like I said, guys, you have to understand that when things look red and stuff, when general sentiment is bad and negative, you're going to see content creators who are not worth their salt are going to start making negative videos about projects and stuff for clicks, right? A perfect example of that is Jerry Banfield, right? That guy, when the sentiment is low in the market, he'll pick the top trending like 6 altcoins. He knows nothing about them, and he'll make 6 separate videos on those altcoins saying they're all going to zero because it works. People click on the videos, right? He doesn't know anything about the projects. He doesn't do any research. He knows that if he talks bad about it, bad negativity travels 10 times faster than positive news, right? If I was to make 2 videos this afternoon, one of them, I could make one video convincing you we're going down into a bear market, and I could make another video convincing you we're going on a parabolic run. Which video do you think will get more clicks? The negative one would get more clicks, probably 100 times more clicks, right? So that's why those content creators talk negatively, because it works. They get clicks, right? But me personally, I would rather just be honest. WF Capital, don't worry, I'm here. 50 push-ups, brother. Oh, house, Rob Father, we dropping lower on XCN and Jasmine. Let's go. Squirrels here. The only one we're missing is Pikachu now. Let's go. George, thank you. Rob, buy mine now. Hey, no problem, George. Absolutely, brother. Is Caleb Brown okay to store your crypto here? I wouldn't. I would not trust anyone but myself with custody of my crypto. I appreciate your positivity and transparency more and more every day, boss. Hey, that's what we do, man. That's what we do, right? What else do we have? Let's get into this article here. All right, so Ethereum faces pressure as market anticipates the FTX payments. In March of 2025, Ethereum's price exhibited a narrow range, suggesting potential market fluctuations. It is speculated that the market could be under pressure as an impending FTX payments approach. Ethereum started March with a decline from the opening price of $2,237 to $1,830, marking a loss of approximately 18%. This drop was influenced by concerns over network upgrades, certain customs policies, and examinations by related institutions. In contrast, Bitcoin has remained relatively stable without experiencing similar pressure. Ahead of the payments beginning on May 30th, Ethereum and Solana investors are bracing for potential liquidity pressures. FTX's strategy of liquidating its crypto assets by transferring them to exchanges has drawn attention during this bankruptcy proceeding. Research indicates that the value of assets held by FTX on Ethereum and Solana blockchains exceeded $800 million. The analysis reveals that, excuse me, 39% of the assets are from Ethereum, while 61 originate from Solana. Court documents indicate that payments will be executed in the US dollar, with assets being converted to cash as collateral. Due to delays in payments, additional annual interest will also be applied to creditors. This process aimed at increasing liquidity could lead to further declines in Ethereum and Solana prices. Investors are trying to act cautiously while considering changes in trading volumes and market demands. It is noted that Ethereum faces asset-based challenges when compared to major cryptocurrencies. The development suggests that the market is seeking new equilibrium, with investors likely to act cautiously in the upcoming period. The payments for FTX are expected to have significant impacts on the overall dynamics of the market. Very interesting. We'll see how this plays out. I had to cough there. Jared with the super chat. Let's use this Zbex Silver card up. Yeah, there you go, brother. Nice. Nice. Using the Zbex card to send a super chat. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. Icy Oracle, thinking about just sitting on my hands with 2.5 million ZBEC and 70K XCN for the first run. Think I'll do fine? Yeah, you'll do fine. You will do fine. You'll do so fine, you blow my mind. You should be all right, my friend. You got 2 great projects there, in my opinion. Okay, so is there anything else that we need to discuss? We're at almost out. We got one more article in us, guys. We got one more. Let's cover this one. All right, so Binance drops USDT in Europe. What are your alternatives? If you are in Europe, this pertains to you. Binance has halted Tether's USDT trading in Europe, a historic decision driven by MiCA's regulations. This major turning point directly impacts crypto users in the EEA and redefines the future of stablecoins on the old continent. Is this the end of USDT in Europe? What solutions are there for crypto investors? The MiCA regulation, effective from December 30th, 2024, establishes a regulatory framework for crypto assets within the European Union. It requires stablecoin issuers to obtain specific authorization to operate within the EU, thereby ensuring transparency, investor protection, and financial stability. Since March 31st of 2025, Binance has stopped the availability of spot trading pairs involving non-MiCA compliant stablecoins such as USDT, DAI, and TUSD for the EEA users. Consequently, users must convert their holdings into compliant stablecoins such as Circle's USDC or EURI or into euros to use them. However, Binance allows the deposit and withdrawals of these non-compliant stablecoins for perpetual trading. Implications for Europe and crypto users. This measure from Binance significantly impacts European traders and investors, forcing them to adapt their strategies according to new regulations. The strict application of MiCA could even encourage some companies to turn to more favorable markets, such as the United States, where the policies towards crypto are seen as more lenient. Moreover, never thought I'd say that, eh? The policies towards crypto in the United States are more lenient. It's nice to see Gary Gensler gone. Despite the restrictions imposed by MiCA regulations, some crypto platforms such as MEXC continue to offer USDT spot trading in Europe. These players commit to maintaining access to USDT for their European users, adapting their services to comply with the new regulatory requirements. So MEXC is telling the EU, yeah, we're not going to stop using Tether. Go screw yourself. With Binance's halt of USDT spot trading in Europe, USDC, the main rival of Tether, emerges as a big beneficiary. Already in 2024, its weekly transaction volume jumped to 23 billion, up from 9 billion in 2023. What will happen in 2025 with all of this flow left by USDT? Furthermore, in February of 2025, Dubai officially recognized Circle's USDC as an authorized crypto token within the Dubai International Financial Center, thus reinforcing its global adoption. Besides Binance, Kraken has also ceased USDT trading in Europe, succumbing to MiCA regulation. Crypto users in the EEA must now navigate this new regulatory landscape by adjusting their portfolios and investment strategies to compliant stablecoins and the new regulations in effect. Very, very interesting, guys. Now, people often ask me what my stablecoin of preference is. And what I would say for short term, like for DCAing and stuff like that, obviously I use Tether's USDT because it has the most trading pairs with it has a trading pair with almost everything, right? Whereas Circle's USDC, I tend to use for long-term custody, right? So if I'm holding a large amounts of stablecoin on my Decent wallet or something like that, I would keep it in Circle's USDC, not Tether's USDT. And one of the large reasons for that is, personally, I don't want to keep my money in a stablecoin from a company that refuses to get audited and has refused to get audited for years, right? There is, in my opinion, you can make all the arguments in the world if you're Tether, there is no valid reason or argument for you to not get audited and for you to be transparent. You could say whatever you want. I don't care. There's no valid reason for you to not be audited as a stablecoin issuer. That is absurd as an argument. So that's my position on that. So guys, I got to get over to the Patreon. We got some one-on-one coaching calls we got to do this afternoon. So I'm going to be over there doing that. Get over there, guys. Get your spot booked in. There's no extra charge for that, guys. So get over there, get your spot booked in, especially if you don't have an exit strategy in place, if you're worried, you don't know if you're going to be holding your crypto too long or selling too soon, or you don't really understand some of the projects that you're holding. Should you consolidate? Should you be moving things around? If you're uncertain about your portfolio, guys, get over there, book a one-on-one with me, guys. We'll sit down privately. We'll have a video call. We'll go over your portfolio. We'll get you pointed in the right direction. Like I've said, you've got about 5 or 6 weeks, in my opinion, until this market really starts to turn around and we start to see upside momentum, right? And you want to be ready when that time comes. So now is the perfect time to get your portfolio in order. Make sure you're maximized for potential ROI. Get over there, guys. Get your spot booked in. I'm booking up April right now. So get in there, get your spot. They book up very fast. Get the help that you need. We're also live over there every single day. So check that out as well. Check out our picks as well, our microcap gem videos that we do. I'm dropping a video over there today, also breaking down what CPI is and what the implications for CPI is on the markets. If you need a little bit more education, it's very, very handy as well. We have one of the largest communities in crypto, guys. Very supportive. So get over there, check it out for yourselves. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys later tonight. Remember, Ghoul Black showing up tonight on the live stream, 8 p.m. Central. See you guys there.